Well, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween, and I hope this finds you well rested. I hope you didn't eat too much candy, but let's go ahead and get into this weather real quick. Today in Columbus, coming from the side lot, it is 40 degrees. It's lovely, isn't it? The relative humidity is 94%, and the high is going to be 68 with 0% of that wet stuff. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this coffee. Oh, that's hot. But it's so good. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your Friday as much as you can. And now that we're on Saturday, we are about to venture into a new day. If you don't know it already, I'm RJ. I live out of the back of this 96 Dodge Ram wagon. Have been doing that for over 7 years, and I work at a car dealership full time, and I make it work. Let's go and get right into it. It is November 1st. Hey, that's 1st of November. December is right around the corner, and then November is, January is right there, so we're coming to the end of the year. The episode, it is episode 305. Episode 305. We got 60 more days left. It's great. That is of Project 365. I do believe it is much colder right now than it was this time last year. I can almost say that beyond a shadow of a doubt. And this is okay. You know, I've got I got the right layers on. There's no wind, and it's comfortable out here. So until further notice, until I can't do this anymore outside, I'm going to be doing them outside. So it might be a while before we do on the inside. Well, some I creak when I walk, especially on cold mornings, and so does my van. So yesterday it was kind of cold, and the inside was kind of cold, and my airbag light came on. I know what it is, because one time I went to tilt the wheel one time when it was cold, and it came on. It came on for like 2 days, and I'm going to tell you what it is. And I've got an old van, so I'm not going to freak out about it, number one. But there's a cable ribbon that goes in the steering column so it can turn when you turn the steering wheel without cranking up the wires. Well, it was so cold, it got so cold that that wire kind of allowed it to pinch. So I as soon as I turned the first thing in the steering wheel, airbag light came on. No biggie. I knew what it was. By the end of the day, when I went back out there to crank it up, it was gone. So I know what it was, because I've had it happen before, and I heard it when it happened. So that just that goes to saying that look and listen to your vehicle. I just about know every creak and cranny and weird noise that this thing's going to make. If I hear a new one, I get a little observant. But yeah, airbag light came on. I knew what it was. It was cold. Imagine me telling a customer that they quite wouldn't understand in most cases. Oh, it's Saturday, folks, and in 12 hours I'll be heading out. Well, 12 hours I'll be restocking and then heading out. And we are going to Blanton Creek. We are going to go to Blanton Creek, and yeah. I like Blanton Creek. Blanton Creek's close by. It's secluded. It's not that secluded. It's near a road, and you can hear it. But at night it gets real quiet. And I do have a bit of cell service. There's a place the size of my chair that I put the phone on my chair and I walk away from it, because it takes a while for it to upload, but that's the fastest spot in there to upload on my cell phone. So that's what it is. Well, everybody, it's November 1st. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Very not sure. I may pick a plot of ground and vegetate out there for the week. Not sure yet. I've decided against going to Florida. The funds just aren't there for a Florida trip right now. They probably could be, but I would be struggling afterwards, and I don't want to struggle. Plus, like I said, I don't want to put Summer and John in a situation where we're sitting outside. So there's two reasons there. One of them bigger than the other, but both of them very relevant. Well, we closed out the month yesterday. I heard the very low policy. You know, it was under 10. It was probably closer. I really don't know. But we had a decent month for what it is, for what it was, and considering we had internal adjustments and the government's doing what it's doing. I got me some more charcoal so I can cook outdoors this weekend. I actually like mornings like this. Looks like the sun is coming up behind me, or the city is coming to a life behind me. I got 7 more hours. I can't believe it, and I can get my feet back in the dirt. What did I have for dinner last night? Believe it or not, I had a handful of salami, a handful of ham, and a yogurt, and a Cinnabon snack pack. That is what I ate yesterday. Why? Because I ate like a pig all day long. They fed me and fed me and fed me. I had 2 Subway sandwiches. I had some Arby's macaroni and cheese. I had some salsa and chips. It was just wild. They just kept feeding me food, shoveling it down my throat hole like I was a homeless person. They all do that for me because they don't see me eating much, and they think I'm just thin. But I'm at the right weight. I am, and yeah, I don't know, but hey, it makes them happy. I'm gonna let them do it, and yeah, I just couldn't eat no more. I couldn't eat no more, but it worked out. It really did. And I do appreciate them for doing that, because they all will look out for me, because let's face it, I'm just an old guy. I'm like somebody, who was it last night? D3 called me a walking encyclopedia. Which is great. I hope everybody had a good Saturday and the start of your weekend. How many of you are venturing out into the woods? That is a question. That is a very good question. How many of you are venturing out into the woods? Because I am, and this weather don't stop me, because I'm out in it all the time, and just kind of realize I really won't feel warmth again until spring. It's kind of like a bear hibernating, except I don't hibernate. I got breakfast material for the week. I might pick up some spinach. I think I'll pick up a thing of spinach. But I got everything else. So a case of water, because I've still got a case sitting here. I won't have to get any water. And yeah, that's it. I've got everything else. Just I don't think I have to buy anything. Nope. Just a couple little odds and ends. Probably going to pick up a couple items that's going to be $15, $20. But other than that, we're good. The gas tank, probably a top off with about $12. And we will go absolutely from there. Hothead Joe and Jason, I appreciate your so gracious comments. You left last night. It was, I appreciate it. That's all I'm going to say. And Jason, yes, we do have to go camping very soon. I've got a couple camping trips planned very soon. Noah, let me get it out of my mouth. Noah and Matt are talking about it. Matt will hunt. Noah don't hunt. So it'll be, and it's bow season. So Matt's a gun hunter. He likes both of them, but he prefers a gun. So that'll be planned out and coming up very soon. And it kind of works out because 90% of the property I stay on is hunting land. So, yeah, it should work out real well. Well, it's Saturday and I've got, I have Ashley today and Noah because Z had to be off for a family thing. So it is just myself and Ashley, and I think we'll be fine. Between the two of us, we make one whole advisor and a half, because I don't consider myself a full advisor anymore, not like I used to be. But it's coming. I think after the first of the year, sometime in January or February, I'll probably start doing one diag a day just to ease back into it. But we will see how that works out. That's good stuff. It's getting close to the top of the hour. Getting very close to the top of the hour. It's probably a little after the hour. So I got some onions. I might do some onions. And I've got my cream cheese. It's in the fridge. And I got bagels. That might be, I've got enough stuff. Restock the water for the Rinse Kit Pro. That way I can get a shower today when I get off. And I'll fill up my 6-gallon water jug. And we will see. And I will have enough water for the weekend. And come back in Monday, and I'll come in Monday morning and get some chores done and get myself ready for a very normal week and a short weekend. But I'm all right with it. I really am. If it was slammed right now, I would probably be a different story. But nah, it's quite okay. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what's stopping you? Go ahead and do so. It don't cost you nothing. Hit the bell notification, hit the like button, and you'll be signed up, and you'll find out exactly when I post all these videos. I do want to welcome the new subscribers. We're up to 567, folks. I'm very, very impressed with that. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all stopping by and having a cup of coffee with me and engaging on the channel with your comments and your thumbs up. We're building a community here. And, you know, they say you don't need to veer off too much of your base niche, but I can't help it. This is my van life. This is the way I live it, and every once in a while I get things that are pop in my head of current events in the world, and they affect me, and I'm a very opinionated person. So I'm not sure if I need to apologize for that, but that's the way this channel is right now. And like I said, as after the first of the year, I'm gonna give myself 2 days to edit these videos, and I would be able to, we'll see what that turns out to be. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming by and having some coffee. Good stuff. So with that being said, kiss your loved ones, hug your kids, kiss your dog, pet your wife, and call your brother and your sisters if you got one. And as always, call your mom. She would appreciate it. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll holler at you tomorrow. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.